Hello and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to me on route to my favourite filming spot on YouTube Square. Now, with the help of what 3 words, I'm going to enable you guys and girls at home to navigate to the very exact point I will be standing very shortly to do some car spotting. So in actual fact, what 3 words is available on the brand new Mercedes navigation. So what I did was I typed in the destination into the Mercedes Me app. I then sent it to my vehicle and off I went. Now, if you haven't heard of what 3 words, it is effectively a more accurate, specific way of pinpointing a location with the help of 3 random words. So the 3 random words today are mime, gift, labs. Those words will never change for that location, but if you type them in, you'll be taken to a small square where you will be able to find an exact location. It will all make sense if you hop on the app or if you go on their website, but long gone are the days of vague postcodes. What 3 words is a unique and amazing way to pinpoint a specific location. Really, really cool. And if you're ever wondering where I film my videos, what my favorite filming spot is, it's on YouTube Square, and that exact spot is now available. So let's head over there right now and catch up in a sec. We're here on location then, as I said. What 3 words will enable you to find out exactly where I'm standing and where I stand for my videos. And indeed, on YouTube Square, where is a very good place to car spot. I've just done a little bit of car spotting, which is over on my Instagram in a reel right now, which you can see some of which on the screen. But if you use the 3 words on the screen, mime, gift, labs, it will take you exactly to this spot here on YouTube Square, my favorite spot. Get in the mix, it's free to use, and happy navigating. Hello, hello, and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to very familiar surroundings. Many of you will know where I am. I am at a rather well-known cafe in the Cotswolds to meet somebody and hand over a car. Now, before we get going with that, this place is chaos. There's always cool cars knocking around. Love those. Right, before we get going then, with classic giveaways, this is the car that we have just bought to hand over. This is the next giveaway car, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you, it is a green 996. Rare as hen's teeth these are, with a grey interior, sporting a manual box, and it is the very cool Carrera 4. This is a Minter, it's only done 70,000 miles. So, this car is now live with classic giveaways. You can win this car for only a few quid. I will leave the link below, then go and get in the mix with that, and if you're really lucky, I'll leave a little code on screen whereby you can get involved. However, we are not here to see this, we are not here to hand this car over, we are here to hand over the 944 from the previous giveaway to actually, as chances would have it, a very familiar face. Before we go and see the 944 though, and the lucky winner, I just wanted to point this out. This is a 997 GT3 with champagne rims. This is actually owned by a friend of mine. He's just got this, and I've got to say, the 997 GT3 is where my money would be going right now, GT3 wise. These are unbelievable, and I'm actively on the hunt. So if you've got one, give me a shout. Coming around then, come around the car park, we're on our way, nice 458. Got a 911 Turbo S, I presume there. Woofer. 996 Turbo over there. Another woofer up there. Come with me. So then, a little admission. I've actually already met the winner, James, a few minutes ago. We've already handed over the keys. Me being me, I was late. So, what we've done is we've put the car over here in a very scenic location. James is filming a video that undoubtedly would be better than mine. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Tom.
How are we? We've got to pretend like we've just met, even though I've just told them we haven't just met. How you feeling? We've done the key handover. This is James Martin, aka Jayemm on cars. Many of you will know this guy. I feel we have a bit of a crossover audience in that you do sort of the quirky, kind of older bits and bobs, as well as some of the modern stuff. A little bit like me, but just in very different styles. So yeah, welcome to the channel. It's the first time you've been on the channel.
It is the first time I've been on the channel.
Are you excited to be on TGTV?
I'm really excited. I love where you've been going recently. You've been getting some really cool stuff.
Perfect. Just a shame the audience don't care about it. But anyway, it's the age-old struggle trying to get the masses to care about the stuff that we potentially find more interesting than other people do.
Pain.
We do, right. We share the same pain on that. We have spoken to each other before in the past about this. However, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about your new car. So, should we address something? But first and foremost, before we get going. Yeah. A lot of people saying a YouTuber has won this. Is this a fix? I don't know what to say other than you had as good a chance. I didn't even know you'd entered, to be honest. No. And when we spoke on the phone, on the live draw, yeah, I didn't know it was you. You said something about a collab video and I was like, bit weird. Don't know who you are, mate, so whatever. And then I realised it was you. So it made sense after I put the phone down. Anyway,
The phone rang, and you're like, hey, it's Tom, TG. I was like, oh, all right, Tom, I wondered how you got my
thought
number.
you were a bit familiar. Yeah, because I didn't have your number before. I got it off
like, oh, this is nice, what are you up to? And you're like, oh, yeah, you entered the competition. I was like, oh, I've obviously won the, the consolation third prize scale model 944 or something. And then you said, well, my first thought, actually, to be honest, because Sam, who runs the competition, said to me, what was my first thought? And because you just told me we were live on Instagram, my first thought was, I can't say what I want to say because I'm going to get you in trouble.
Yeah, we've got to keep it clean these days. Yeah. No swearing, none of that nonsense. But anyway, it wasn't a fix. You entered as normal. How many tickets did you buy?
So I bought 15 in the end. I bought 5 to start off with. And then there was a sale on, I think because it was getting near to the end, so I decided to treat myself to another 10. As it turns out, it was the original batch.
Really?
I think it's the one, yeah.
Okay, so 15, so what, best part of...
It was 100 quid, it was 100 quid.
100 quid, and you've got a 944 turbo. Yeah. Do you know what, I've just driven it here, mate, and I'm actually absolutely... I'm pleased for you, but I'm also just gutted that it's going. Yeah, I really haven't had as much chance to kind of enjoy this car as I wanted to. And driving around, just seeing it in the reflection of the windows, it is such a cool shape. People love it as well. Are you pleased? Did you think you'd win?
Pleased. No, of course I don't. I just, you enter these things, I mean, I only ever enter these competitions if it was a car where, if I had the actual money, I would buy it.
Yep.
So I do it very rarely, and I've got a series coming out talking about my next car. I think I want it to be a classic because, as you well know, there's lots about classic cars that I really love that you can't find in modern cars anymore. I've just got my 430, so if I want to go fast, I can go fast. That's what I've done. So I wanted something interesting, something different, and I was looking at stuff like the Lotus XL, and a 944 was high up there because I've always had a bit of a thing for them. The 968. So when I saw one of your videos recently, might have been a Testarossa one or something, and you did the classic giveaways bit, and I thought, yeah, I drove a Silver Rose 10 years ago to take photos for a dealership, and I always remembered it as being like a well-cool car. Like back then, it was the only 944 worth anything. Yep. And I was like, yeah, so when you had this up, I was like, I'll have a go at that.
Do you know what, of all the people to win it as well off the bat, like I know A, you're going to look after it, B, you appreciate it, and C, you actually knew what it was, which most people, me included, didn't really know about the Silver Rose until I started doing a deep dive. So no, I'm really pleased for you, and it joins a really cool stable. So for those that aren't familiar, I'm sure many of you are, because you've got God knows how many subscribers now, 150, 200,000 odd?
Yeah, 165 I think.
165, there we go, that's, you're nearly overtaking me. 550, Maranello. Ferrari.
430 Scud was the latest edition.
Yeah.
Obviously this now, Celica GT4, ST205.
I didn't realise you had that.
Yeah, the Rally one. That's just come back. That's looking really, really good.
Oh my God.
And S2000.
And wow.
A Quattroporte.
So you've got some really kind of cool, older, quirkier bits. So this is going to fit right in. I can't wait to see this.
This is going to be the daily.
This is going to be the daily.
This is going to be the daily.
Chaos!
It's only there for if I need people in the back. Whereas if it's just me, this is going to be it. Yeah.
Have you had a chance to sit in there then and have a little feel about it and kind of a little go around?
Yeah, I love it, and I love the fact that it's not got the old velour interior.
Yes.
So someone with a shocking amount of taste and restraint for the 1980s.
So it came with purple inside, but you can actually because I had a few people, you'll probably clear this up, I had a few people going, this isn't a Silver Rose, it's not the kind of purpley, pinky colour, and it doesn't have the purple seat, so it can't be a Silver Rose. I was like, actually, it's a more highly optioned one, because someone actually spent money to make it not look like the
name anyway. I think there's never an official factory name as it was. It was the Turbo S, but I think people just nicknamed it the Silver Rose.
So it is actually a Turbo S, despite the fact it says turbo on it. Porsche.
Paperwork. I think you might even get a special document, and I believe, and I'm gonna look into this for my own videos.
Yep.
This could be the first ever Porsche Turbo S.
That's a very good tagline there.
Because the 964, I don't think had one. The 993 did, but that's well after this. That's about 8-9 years later.
So this is what 80? It's 88.
Yeah. And then after this, they gave the regular turbo the same power, but it didn't get the trick wheels and the suspension as standard. So we've even got in the boot little bits to adjust the Coney damper, so you can adjust the ride height
it's
on this.
Mental. So obviously you've got the brakes from the 928 GTS, I believe, and you've got these special wheels, and also the dampers were the main thing. And luckily for you, sir, they've all just been replaced by Porsche very recently at a cost. There's actually had a 13 grand bill on the whole thing, so I think the person who sold this originally was literally just looking to recoup the money. So you've literally got a spanking example, and it drives so nicely. Anyway, congratulations. I'll leave you alone. There's going to be a full video on Jay's channel of this, and he will do a proper job of the video rather than just running around in a rush with a camera that doesn't even focus. So congratulations, mate. And should people enter for the 996, the green 996?
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'm not going to, because frankly, if I win 2 of these, it might actually look...
I would, if you entered again and I drew your name again, I would genuinely just roll it again. Yeah, I'd put the name back in the hat, and I would do it again, because I'm not giving you 2 Porsches. One's enough.
I've just had a look at that one, and you know what? That colour.
It's nice. You can't go wrong with a green 911. I mean, that's
pretty special.
Right. Speaking of which, I'm going to go and jump in that. So thank you very much. Enjoy your new car, sir. Yeah, drive safely, and I will catch you around. Bye. Make sure you go sub to Jay's channel. Ciao. So that then is that, short and sweet. Sam's back on the channel. Hello. Our 944 has gone. I'm actually gutted. I was just saying, I was driving it here. Yeah. It's a great car, and I didn't actually get a chance to enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But onwards and upwards anyway. Jay's enjoying his 944 back there, so we've left him to it. So
very happy indeed.
Time for both of us to jump in the 996 and go for a little spin.
Yep.
And there's going to be a full video coming to the channel of the 996. We're going to go through all its quirks and features, to quote a well-known YouTuber. So that is coming very soon. But if you haven't already, make sure you enter with classic giveaways, and good luck. Who knows, you could have the dubious pleasure of meeting me at a cafe in the Cotswolds and me handing you over an old Porsche. So good luck with that. Hope you're all well, stay safe, blah blah blah, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.